everybody, cause it's Corona times. Hi, and welcome back to another episode of Books Pe Charcha. On this week's episode, let's delve into the marketing side of publishing with an amazing, young, talented woman who I absolutely adore. I hope this is an informative as well as a fun episode for you all.
Hi Ditsha, thank you so much for joining me for this episode. I'm so glad you could make some time for me. First of all, and how are you?
It's been going well. Work has been hectic because of the lockdown and the virus has been killing us apparently. But yeah, it's been fine. Maybe because I'm like pretty much used to with this kind of a hectic crazy life.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say to you, like, I'm in literal awe of you, like how multi-talented you are, like Bookstagram, BookTube, Ditsha, right? That's how you pronounce it? Ditsha,
Yes.
and then you're working in the publishing industry as well. Like, that has got to be hectic for you. So, like, how do you do it? Like, what's your secret? How do you keep yourself sane, and like, how don't you like burn out?
Well, firstly, thanks. I don't know what to say, but thanks. I think mostly because first, but the thing is maybe because I've always been a workaholic since I was little. Maybe my secret is that I try to keep sane only by working more. After I graduated, during that time I was doing home bakery cooking things and stuff. So after I graduated, I joined Google for a few months, and then I was not really working anywhere, but I was concentrating on Ditsha. That well around that time. Then I joined the publishing house, and then I was back into bookstagramming. I joined booktubing. I had a lot of things on plate, and I was back to myself, and I was like finally happy. So yeah, that's I think maybe.
Yeah, because I think being happy in this sort of like not only during this pandemic, but even in general, being happy and being satisfied with your work should matter more, because like it affects your mental health as well. So like,
True.
Okay, so you said you work in the publishing house. So like, in what capacity do you work? Like, what does your day look like before COVID-19 and also during this lockdown period? Like, what do you do? And
So basically, I handle the digital marketing side, and what I can say is that mostly it's all about connecting with more bloggers and connecting with more media houses and places where I can talk about books, or like I can get them engaged and create a proper conversation or do reviews about books and things like such. Apart from that, handling the social media out. Although it might sound pretty simple, but it's not, because it actually takes a lot. It takes a toll on you because you have to connect with a lot of people. You have to grow your network. The more you grow your network, the better it is for you, for the company, for anywhere, otherwise as well for your future. It's a pretty hectic job, and it is interesting. It's fascinating because at the end, it's all about marketing a product, and I've always liked selling and marketing things. Other than that, I can say when it comes to the difference between post lockdown and currently the situation, workload has increased a lot. So I would say previously you can approximately maybe 45-50% of the community were there online talking about books and like anything and everything, but they had their own things to do as well, so they didn't really have the time to be there all the time. But now during the lockdown, everything has gone bombardingly massively big, and now it becomes a little problematic for me as well to handle the things. But it's pretty interesting because now it's basically, you can say that the more you think about such ideas, the more you go into such chaotic lifestyle, you get more ideas to go about. So it has been helping in that way as well. But yeah, workload wise, it has increased really massively.
Like I did an open forum sort of things, like so people can ask people in the publishing industry some questions. Yeah, so there are readers, and the first question is, the first question is, what does the publishing industry think about bloggers?
Okay, they are really important part. They are really important parts. So when I say, when it comes to, if there's a new book that's coming out and we know what the genre is, I, being into digital marketing, my mind first goes into categorizing the bloggers. what kind of who will be there who are like apt for this particular book. Say if I'm talking about crime and thriller, or if I'm talking about YA or LGBT. So I know these categories of bloggers who are really into it. So I know whom to tap and what ideas can come up. The best part is like when we have discussions with bloggers, eventually it becomes a very personal, friendly communication that goes around. It's just not on emails. We end up like chatting as well. So the best part that comes around is that you understand the people, as like whoever is there, you understand the blogger as well. You understand what they like, what they, it's like they're also comfortable. You are also comfortable. So that's one part there. Like I said, there are like essential part. Yes, media is there to review our books. They are one set when it comes to spreading it out all the more to the readers. It comes to the blogger side. Can I say negative thing? No?
Yeah, go ahead.
People think, usually bloggers, they think that if we are sending out an email, or like if we are saying that, okay, you know what, these are the number of books that are out there, would you like to review or something? It's not necessary that everybody should say yes to it, even if it's not your sort of genre. Because if you pick the book, you end up not reading it, or if you are not really into that genre, you might not understand what the book is about. You might not like it, and you might say something which is not really relevant to the book. It's, as a blogger as well, it will be nice for you to say, okay, you know what, I'm not really interested in this book. So it gives us an understanding as well that, okay, this guy is not really hoarding books, or like this person is not into like just collecting books and not doing anything. Rather than, yes, it's a genuine blogger who's genuinely interested in reading. So there's just one perspective.
Like there's no compulsion that you have to ask for the book. Like it's not, I think that people don't understand that if they say no for a book, and I feel they feel that they won't get that book, like get any book again in the future.
True.
But I feel they should know that it's okay to say no, because they have limited copies, and someone who genuinely wants to read that book, they can get that copy basically.
True.
So
that's really true. It's a big point.
Okay, so the next question is, how can one work in the publishing industry, like without any contact, without having any contact? Like how does one get in the publishing industry?
I can say that is going to be an advantage for you, because see, I don't really have that experience. I never had an experience being in a publishing house. I'm a history graduate. I have no connection when it comes to literature or anything. I know. But with me, the thing was different was I had loads of other experiences. So before, where I was basically interning, I used to get these emails from the marketing person over there regarding the books. So I just randomly texted her or emailed her back saying that, you know what, I'm really interested in this, and I would like to join as an intern if there is. So I use my blogger's site to get into the publishing house. If you're really interested in working in publishing, just send out a piece, like say that, I'm interested in this. It's about taking the initiative. You don't have to have a proper full-proof plan. It might work, it might not work, but at least you won't have any regret that you did.
So the next question I want to ask you is, what's the criteria for choosing a book blogger, and like how does a book blogger goes about it? Like this was a very popular question, I believe, because many people look for arcs and everything. So it's a popular one.
Okay, so it's technically very easy. The best part is like send out an email to us and we'll look at sets of different categories the way I choose. Mostly for me, it is first is the content, second consistency, reach, and whether the person is actually genuinely interested in reading or not, or whether the person is just
obviously
there are many. Weirdly, it's like I work as my gut feeling. I don't really go as per the technicality always. I always go as my intuition part. Even if I see a person who has 200 followers, but the reach is good and the content is really good, such a way I have those above 10k sects as well, but I also have those who are below that, but with good consistency and things. So the best way is have good content, have good consistency.
So we do a little like a game sort of thing, and we did a guess the gibberish, and once we did never have I ever, and this is like a rapid fire. So, okay, the first question is one author, living or dead, you would like to invite for dinner.
Oh, Albert Camus, without a doubt. He's the author of Outsider, and I love The Outsider.
Yeah. He wrote The Plague also, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, I have to read that one because I saw a YouTube video on it and it was chilling because... Okay, so the next question is a character you like to go out with. I know you don't have much time and like that much inclination.
I think, okay, because you will kill me, but yeah, Kaz Baker. He's the badass guy and he understands my thought process of business, I'm telling you. So yeah, I've always wanted to be a mafia don, so yeah.
Okay, so next question is a book you would like to see adapted as a movie.
You Are Not Alone. It's a book by Greer Hendricks and Sarah Pennington. It's good.
Okay, so a genre you don't like at all.
Romance. I hate it. It is so stupid. It's so stupid what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I don't like romance.
Okay, so this is the last question and I hope you like this one because it's like, I know that you're an entrepreneur, like a total boss babe. So like, yeah, a character, like knowing your entrepreneurial like streak, a character you would like to go in business with.
Okay, a character I would like to go into business with.
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh my god, yes, you're a Marvel also, like Marvel comic lover. So yesterday I was just seeing that story. Yeah, okay.
That's one thing, and plus that guy has like, he's really good when it comes to business skills and stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's hot.
Money.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on this show, Ditsha. I hope you had a great time because it was super freaking amazing to have you, and like after seeing you for so long, I was so really glad to see you and talk with you about this stuff. And like I hope people take something from this episode, like they get the information they were looking for. Basically, it's an informative episode for them. So like, yeah, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me, because firstly I would say that this is a really freaking awesome initiative that you took. And like I've been watching a lot of videos that people have been doing, but this is really nice. It's just literally that, talk show feeling. So it's like really nice. I really liked it. I liked it. Okay, yeah, I liked it.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. I hope you had a lot of fun because we definitely did, and I hope you join us for the next week's episode as well. Until then, drink enough water and read some great books. Bye.
Oh, it's recording.
We are recording. We are presenting Ditsha. Yes, okay.
I've been missing you so much. My life is like all I need. What will I do? Basically, where?
On social media?
No. I had a word in mind. I'm ready for what? It's...
Money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut that out, don't worry.
No. But yeah, because I've been like blabbering a lot.